Hi, we are Green Trace, and we would like to share our idea for a better, more sustainable future. First of all, Green Trace is an independent, internationally recognized sustainability labeling system for products and companies. It will be managed by NGOs or UN affiliated bodies to ensure credibility and impartiality. The label appear the label will appear on a wide range of products from luxury to mass market items, and most importantly, it will be accompanied by an online platform publishing standards, certification procedures, and a searchable database of labeled products. Why does the green trace matter? Green trace matters because it preserves nature by supporting eco friendly products. It reduces carbon footprint, it helps consumers make informed, sustainable choices, and increase public awareness on climate action. The difference of green trace from current eco labels are the fact that it's not limited by geography, that it's not industry specific, it has cross industry coverage. And it's not single aspect focused, it has life cycle based scoring from raw materials to production use to disposal. And it's also color coded, which eventually makes it quite unique. How does green trace work? First of all, companies apply for certification, and the companies are assessed by the criteria of green taste for sustainability. And after the assessment, the companies receive their certificate accordingly to their ranks. And ranking and labeling differs because there are many stages of this certificate, like green, yellow, orange, red, purple, and no label. As you can see, green is has the highest sustainability score for bigger than 85%, which means excellent sustainability practices. So when you see green trace certification label with green color on the back of a tag, it means that it has excellent sustainability practices. And these decreases accordingly to the color code. Yellow means 70%, up from 70%, orange means 50%, red means 30, and purple means 10. So purple is also okay because it shows slight effort, better than nothing but far from acceptable. So yes, the company may so see this as a bad thing, but it's actually quite positive because it's not about perfection on day one, it's about measurable progress. The ranking system does not shame companies but encourages them to improve. Therefore, the rankings are still quite beneficial for companies. And there is this assessment process. So Green Trace researches the industry baseline, then creates the criteria, which is, by the way, this process is made by experts from UN and NGOs who are volunteered. So after the creation of criteria, the companies are assessed with this criteria that has been created, and the certificate is given. Green Trace will assess sustainability levels in many industries, as we said, but the textile industry is an ideal starting point for Green Trace, as its lack of sustainability practices has a significant impact on the environment. So let's invite Yusuf to elaborate more on that.
Hi, I'm Yusuf Kenan Küçükaslan and I'm the team leader. So we'll continue with our goals for textile industry. As Green Trace, we assess textile sustainability in five main areas, which are raw material sourcing, manufacturing and processing, packaging and distribution, product use phase, and end of life management, respectively. And also, we'll examine some sub criteria or sub areas. For example, for the second process, which is manufacturing and processing, we'll examine the sub criteria like water use in wet processing, renewable energy ratio, carbon dioxide emissions per kilogram of fabric, toxic chemical use and wastewater treatment, and percentage of waste diverted from landfill. Here you can see these criteria in the table, and also we'll uh, use a coloring system to label the to label how sustainable these uh, processes are for each sub criteria, and also the amounts shown here will be considered in these labelings. As Green Trace labeling system, we support and follow many UN development goals. So here are those goals, and we'll mainly the to focus to the responsible consumption and production goal, which is the 12th goal, because we want responsible citizens to heal our world. So I can read two quotes before ending. Green Trace is not an idea waiting to happen. It is the next step for sustainable living. Let's put the power back in the hands of the people where every purchase is healing our world. And Green Trace turns individual shopping decisions into collective action. So thank you for listening us. Here is our resources. Thank you.